Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So if you're new here, hit the subscription bell, tap the notifications icon to stay informed with all of the different content we do here. Drop a like and drop a comment. Those things are really going to help us out here. For us, it's a big thing. For you, it's a very small thing to do. So let's dive straight into this one. 5 Solana meme coins that could explode, blow up this year. And I think it's a really important year for Solana meme coins, and they are in a situation where they've positioned themselves as the attention point of this current market. And if we are to say to ourselves as investors, this is possibly an accumulation zone, possibly another accumulation zone lower, that would be great. But ultimately we don't get to decide. So it's definitely something we need to prepare for in both cases. Now, if this is an accumulation zone, then you're going to be looking at different ways to get involved in these possible low market cap coins that could blow up and possibly give you 1000x moving forward. So the first one on my list here is definitely Ponky, and Ponky has been making moves. I've held it since around a $10 million market cap, and it's only moved up since then. They have the attention of the market, and Ponky himself is a degenerate gambler, and it doesn't take itself too seriously. In fact, it's totally not serious. The way they're marketing this is absolutely genius. They do all sorts of different funny kind of comic style drawings and videos, and they're getting the attention of degens, and that's the whole point behind this. So let's go over and look at the chart for Ponky. So like I said, I've been holding this since around a $10 million market cap, and it's only at $41 million market cap now. Even coins that are above this can still produce a 1000x gain. It's not something that's unheard of. In fact, it's something that's highly heard of all of the time. You just don't know when something's going to be the next thing to blow up. The only difference is we're approaching the halving event, and for me, this is just one big accumulation zone. So the market cap in itself is crushed down to about 34 million. If you're adding in that total market cap, it's about 41.24 million. So this is really good in my opinion. It's definitely in a zone where I think it's a possible accumulation zone. So there you go, a bit on Ponky at the moment. It's down like everything. Everything's getting crushed. And for me, I've been topping up my bag and just buying those dips where possible. So let's move over to number 2. And number 2 is a bit of an interesting one for me because I myself am obsessed with penguins. My whole project and metaverse is based around penguins that are going to battle each other. So I aped straight into this one. I didn't need any kind of pushing. I just literally aped into it. It's a Solana meme coin and it's about penguins. That's all I needed to know. Once again, this is something that's done very well. It's moved up to around the area that Ponky's in. If anything, to me, this is something that's very similar to Ponky, a very strong marketing campaign going on. And once again, we are in an attention market, and these kind of meme coins are going to be getting a lot of attention. So now let's look at the chart for Penguin. Let's take a look at that total market cap. Let's take a look at the chart. So this in itself has been getting hit relatively in a steady manner. It's not been a situation where it's just nosedive straight down like a lot of different things, and it seems to be holding its weight at the moment. Stronghold account like Ponky as well. So the circulating supply on this is really good, same as Ponky. This for me is a really good supply to have for a meme coin that isn't taking itself too seriously, but at the same time kind of has a serious idea of what and when it wants to do it. Now you're looking at a total market cap of $61.10 million. That's really good. I think there's no coins locked up or anything like that. Maybe there's coins locked up with Ponky. That's the situation maybe we're seeing with there. Once again, strong contender meme coin from the Solana ecosystem. So take a deep breath. We're going to be looking at the third one, and I covered this one in a recent video, and it's definitely ape with hat. This is something that's really new. It's below a $10 million market cap, and it's something you can ride up, kind of how I rode Ponky, if you are looking to get involved with different meme coins that could possibly explode. Anything with a hat has always been a strong contender. Dog with the hat itself is still a strong contender. It's a strong mover, and it's been moving well against BTC. It did deserve a spot in this video, but I was specifically targeting 5. Now, ape with hat is something I added to my bag recently, and I'm going to be holding this to the peak. In fact, I'll be holding all of these meme coins until what I believe is the peak out of this halving event around that 9-month mark after the actual halving. So let's go over and look at this degen monkey called Ape with Hat on the chart system. So once again, the supply in itself for this is actually quite high, 100 trillion coins. It's pretty substantial. SHIB's way higher than that. I mean, it's absolutely insane to say the least. So this isn't something that's uncommon. It's not something that's stupidly high when it comes to meme coins. We've seen crazier stuff. So like I said, this is below a $10 million market cap. It's been moving up great. It keeps pulsing. And this is what you want to see when something starts to kind of die out, fizzle out, and it keeps going down instead of volatility coming through. It kind of shows there's not the holder backing behind something, and it's not as interesting as some people are making it out to be. Now with this, it's very hot. It's in an attention market, and it's coming from that Solana department. And this is something that's not on CEXs yet. And it's a really good opportunity to get in early. So like I said, buckle up. Let's move on to the next one. And we have covered this one, but I wanted to get it in here again for the folks that may have missed it. And it's Myro. Myro in itself has got a bit of a higher market cap. We'll take a look at that in a second. But once again, in an attention market, it's a dog coin. It's got all sorts of different things that are actually going on. And there's a lot more to this than it just being a simple meme coin. Now, something to take in account with all of these meme coins, right, is the fact that Solana is going to rise with it. So the more Solana rises, the more the market around it and that surrounds it and that is involved with Solana is also going to rise. You see the same with BNB. You see the same with Bitcoin-based projects. You see the same with Cosmos-based projects. It's just something that's there, and you should just try and make use of it as best as you can. So let's move over to the chart for Myro. Let's take a look at the market cap. Let's take a look at that holders count. So like I said, this one's moved up a considerable amount. Now, does this mean that there's not a decent amount of gains to be had? Absolutely not. There's still a huge amount of gains to be had with coins like this. There's still relatively low holder count, low total market. It's a situation where you would still be early, in my opinion. Now, I grabbed a bag of Myro recently, and I've topped up that bag accordingly every time we've dipped. I'll continue to do that until we begin to move upwards, but doing it very carefully and very considerately, because if it all just starts to blow up, you can just throw loads down as it starts to move. But I'm doing things cautiously. I'm doing things very carefully here. So that's a little bit there about Myro. So let's keep it moving and move over to the final one of this video. And once again, a very high market cap coin, but Bonk is, for me, it's going to end up probably throwing SHIB off of the top meme coin seat, in my opinion. These guys have done it right, and then they don't have the burden to bear of a substantial supply to burn through to kind of make their community happy, so to speak. It's not that kind of situation. So this, although this has been around for some time and the market cap's up there a little bit, this could still give you good gains. I've been riding Bonk, and I've kept a little bag of Bonk just in case. It was a really good one that moved very well from the beginning of this first move up that we did. Bonk was something in one of my wallets that was one of the top producers as a meme coin, so to speak. So like I said, let me bring up the chart for this. Let's take a look. So $2.5 billion market cap. Once again, if you go and look at SHIB, you look at other meme coins that Bonk is targeting, apply that market cap to Bonk, and you're going to come out with some very lovely numbers per coin. So like I said, there's a lot to gain here, and Bonk and Myro themselves are strong movers. They've got a strong community, and they've got a very big head start. So these are kind of more what I would associate safer meme coin plays moving forward, because anything under $10 million market cap is still in a very ropey area. We just don't know what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, and we're all just merely speculating on these meme coins to give us a substantial amount of returns. So there you go. 5 coins, meme coins specifically, from the Solana ecosystem that you could possibly get involved in moving forward during this accumulation zone. Guys, when the market's bleeding, when it's bloody, when people are becoming very fearful, this is when you want to be greedy. As blasé as that sounds, as common as that is used, it's very true, and it's a good way to go off things. The hurt is good, and then when things are moving up, and like I've said many times, you hear the babushkas in your local shops talking about Bitcoin and other things, then you know the market's becoming in a zone where you're probably going to want to get out. Now, I'm going to be doing more Solana videos. I'm going to be doing a lot more meme coin content and just covering a lot more broader stuff. We've got VSG content coming. We've got some OPXH content coming. We've got all sorts of different XRP content coming. We covered LUNC on the regular. We've got all sorts of different tools for you to use. LUNC Dash has returned. But other than that, guys, stay safe, stay humble, stay aware. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.